Here solve the isomorphic graph. We have two graphs. We need to solve that these both graphs are isomorphic or not. We have first graph whose name is G and the second graph whose name is H. There are three conditions we need to focus to find isomorphic graphs. Now first we need to find out the vertex. If the both graphs are vertices are same, we will go ahead one step. And second, we need to find edges at degree. If the degree and edges are same, then we can say go ahead one step to find out adjacent. If the adjacents means images of both graphs are same, then we conclude that these both are isomorphic graphs. So we need to go ahead. I have written both G and H contains 6 vertices, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and in G graph there are 6 vertex, and in H graph 1 2 3 4 5 6, and it contains 6 vertices. So we need to go ahead. The degree of two vertex is 3. The degree of two vertex is 3. Degree or edges means the passing lines 1 2 3, and the degree of 4 vertices is 2, 1 and 2, and the edges you need to now we see the edges are these edges of both graphs. Edges 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. It contains 7 edges, and we need to see here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. It contains 6. So we have clear two concept that vertices are same, edges are same. Now we think that it is isomorphic, but I assure you, if these both are true and the third is not suit these both graph, the graph is not isomorphic. So we need to the adjacents. For adjacents, suppose f be a function from G to H, so that if G passes onto function or into function from G to H, we can say the adjacent. So we need to see the images of G graph into the H graph. As we know that the degree of u1 is equals to 2, 1 and 2, and u1 doesn't adjacent to any vertices of degree of 2. Therefore the images of u1 must be the image of v4, because it contains also 2 edges. Okay, must be, and also v6. So we arbitrarily choose that the degree of v4 to v6 is equal to 2. No one is adjacent to the vertex degree of 2. So we conclude that the images of u1 is equals to v6. We could also choose the images of u1 is equals to v4. So both have same edges. u2 is adjacent to u1. The images of u2 are v3 and v5. These have 3 edges, and these have also 3 edges. The images of u2 is equals to v3. Going to this path using adjacency and degree of vertices, as we said guidely that the images of u3 is equals to v4. Now we are going to find the adjacent matrix. So I have written this is the adjacence of graph G. I have written and the vertices of graph G in column as well as in rows, as well in columns. So we will see that they have adjacency. The u1 is not adjacent to u1 because there is no loop, so it's 0, and u1 is adjacent to v2, so we have written 1, and v1 is not adjacent to v3. u1 is not equal to u3. This is u2 and u3, so we have written 0 so far that. Okay, so we have written also the and the matrix of H with the columns and rows labeled by the images of the corresponding vertices in G. V6 we have now corresponding that the adjacents of H graphs. V6 we know that V6 has not adjacent to V6, so there is a 0. V6 has adjacent to the V5, so there is adjacency we have written, and so far. So we will see that the adjacency of both graphs H and G are same, so we will conclude that both graphs are isomorphic. We will see that here is 0 1 0 1 0 0, and we will see in the H graph also 0 1 0 1 0 0. So we conclude, because the adjacency of G and the adjacency of H are equal, F is a persist to the adjacent. In conclusion, we have concluded that the F is an isomorphic function, isomorphic graph. Thus we also say that G and H are isomorphic graph. Thank you very much.